Our basic, when I talk about sensitivity and I talk about the shield, right, we have blocking, force-to-force blocking, which is fine. So if Jet would strike me, right, I can force-to-force block. The challenge with this is the minute I give this, it's gone, right? He's going to retract. So just don't do it like a Senkotiros. Just from here, and you'd retract, right, naturally to hit me somewhere else, okay? But if I'm here and I block, I brace, and now I cushion, right? I'm either going to cushion with my stick, right? So if I strike him here, he strikes back. I cushion this way, or if I don't have time, I can cushion by moving my body, right? What that's giving me is giving me that chance. And then in our style, we have what's called the cross defense. So no matter what the angle, no matter how it is, anytime we see the cross, we know which way we're going to move, okay? And I'll show you how that is, but it's all muscle memory for us. So that's what we work on developing. So if we go back to that, if I strike him, right, we block, brace, and cushion, right? So that's one. So we also, Senior Grandmaster simplified everything. So instead of 12 strikes or 32 strikes, we have 5 angles, Senkotiros, right? So our angles are pretty simple. They're horizontal. Okay, stand still. They're horizontal, right? Diagonal down, right? And then diagonal up, poke, right? And then either the vertical or the twist and strike, right? That's the abanico or the witek. It can be either version of that. But the key thing is, you know, whether I strike high, right? That's angle 1. If I strike low, that's angle 1 too. It can be forehand or backhand, right? It doesn't matter where it's coming from. They're all the same angles. So that's the way we like to train it. So it's a little simplified. So then if we work off of the lima lima, if I feed him now, I'll feed you lima lima, he's going to block, and he knows which way his blocks are, right? And he has that basic cushion. You see the cushion or the brace in every move he's doing, okay? So if we get a little more dynamic with that, and we go from here, bang, right? Just try to hit him. He's there. I can't get that one. Boom. Right? Right. Now the next step to that is once he gets that cushion, we block, brace, cushion, we check, and then we counter. And from your Balintawak, you know, we all do the same thing, right? We're going to monitor or manage or what have you. But the key here is, if he strikes me, right, I'm able to contain this without him knowing, okay? So as he goes to retract, I don't have to be strong. I don't want to be strong because that's going to come next. So that gives me that split second, boom, and it's gone, okay? So that's what we work on. So what that looks like from a build-off of the lima lima, I'm going to feed you, how you feed me?
Yes, sir.
So he feeds me 1, and I'm here. He feeds me 2 again, right? Feeds up. Same thing. And then what we generally work on is we're working on that tempo, okay? We keep everything in control for the training purposes. Right, and then clear the way. But always, I'm looking for that snag, okay? That's a really important concept, all right? So once the student has that general understanding, then what we do is we have, Senior Grandmaster would always say, you have to be organized. If you're not organized, you can't prosper, okay? There's a little life lesson in there too, right? It gets deep. So what we mean by that is if he strikes me here, and I touch here, right? What am I gonna, or let's say I touch here. How am I gonna hit him, right? Am I gonna pull? Sometimes we pull. You see people pull. But if I do that, and he already knows, he's gonna move, he's gonna defend himself, right? So what we do is we call this zoning. So we train ourselves that if we touch here, we're here. If we touch here, it's here to the knee. Here, here, right? And then back over the other side. From here, boom, same thing. Here, pop, pop, bang, right? And that's all changing, okay? And then that would work into where I can touch or hit the hand or the puño. And whenever we lay hands, we're always laying hands in a way that it makes sense that later on I can either disarm or walk in with a lock or a break or what have you. And there's no such thing as a lock. It's really just a break that you decide to stop, right? Because you've got a partner. So why don't you change your zoning for them?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right. So class at his level, he'll start out, and we'll start our class with him doing that from 20 to 100 times, right? Just to get ready. And then that moves into then to corrida. So corrida, he's going to learn response. So I'm going to give him the stick, and he's going to strike back. I'm always going to make sure that his strike is right about here. This is a controlled strike. If he locks all his body right now and he twists, he's in perfect state. That's why we put it here. We don't want to confuse this with a punch. This isn't punching. He's striking out, but he's freezing for safety. Okay? So I'm here, he shields, strikes back, he monitors. Same thing, same thing. So that's level 1, right? So that's great, he's known. Now I have to show him a sign. So what if he sees that? So he's got to know how to respond. Go ahead and respond. He parries, strikes. Same thing over here. He sees a sign, right? So now he's learning how to move. Right, and then if I step, he steps, right? So not dissimilar to what you see in Balintawak, right? Similar roots, what have you. Now the next step, we're here. He checks. Maybe I show him a hand. Ah, he's got to learn how to deal with the hand now, right? Ooh. Right. And then from there, what we do is we start to give him more and more stimuli, right? We give him more and more situations, but we have a whole foundation so he knows how to respond properly, right? So from here, if I touch, he knows, right? There you go. Work. Good. Getting tired yet? Come on, man. There's people watching. There you go. Right.
It's gonna be on YouTube.
Boom. There you go.
Nice.
Hey, good job.
Very nice.
So that's Corrida. So thank you.